Hey everybody, Mike Freeland down here in the man cave. Know my pictures look a little grainy and I'm on that. It's just that the lights that I have down here and my walls are dark gray because of the theater room and all of that stuff. So it's a little darker than normal. We That's why the last video and things that I've been moving around. But in any event, moving around the house, we've been doing stuff from the kitchen and other things. But in any event, I wanted to do this video here because you, just like me, when you started, getting involved and interested in this law of attraction and manifestation uh, um, thought process, if you will, a lot of times we've looked on YouTube and we've Googled information, and it seems like everybody has their own, so many tips, 2 tips here, 3 tips here, the secret to this don't happen, the secret to that. And we look and we do some of these things that a lot of people do or say, and we tend to see, have little results in some cases, and in some cases, no results. So I've been having some success after I kind of added to some of the things that I've seen. Now, with the law of attraction, you're talking about living in the end, speaking things as if they've already happened, uh, visualization, all of these powerful things. But now, normally, let's say, for example, you go to bed at night. Now, you go to bed at night and you're doing with what's, you saw someone say, do, and that's to be grateful, to show gratitude about the day that it just passed, finding things to be happy about, and then even doing your own prayer, depending on what your religious beliefs are, you may incorporate all of that in. You'll go and begin to visualize something that you want, whether it's better health, you may be going through health issues, wealth issues, or whatever it may be. We tend to go, through that system. And then afterwards, we go to sleep, we wake up again, we're happy, we're giving thanks, we're doing everything that we've seen every video talk about doing, being grateful, trying to stay positive, trying to stay on a high vibration, but still, it seems like things do not um, come as quick as we think. And then we lose, that energy, that focus, that drive to stay on a high positive vibration, kind of like we do with other things that we want to happen or expect to happen and they don't. Then we tend to go, we lose the drive again. Well, here's some of the things that I started doing, guys, and this is what I suggest everybody do when you're doing the law of attraction and you're visualizing and all of that. And this will kind of help you continue to do things even after you're up and you're doing your day. One of the most powerful things, especially guys, if you're having health issues and you want to be healed from your health issues and you want to attract better health, the first thing that I've learned that helped me out is diet. Your diet. Think about it when you was young, when you were born, as far back as you can remember, your parents did not, fill your gut with a lot of junk. You got a lot of vegetables, you got very little meat. You may have gotten milk. They may have given you snacks here and there. And this back then was why a lot of people had a lot of spiritual things happen, even astral projection and everything, because your body was not so saturated with heavy weight food and especially meats and things. Think about it. Animals are slaughtered. Let's just be blunt about it. Animals are slaughtered for our consumption. And so when they're slaughtered for our consumption, there is a stress level that those animals go through. And then we get that food from the markets and we consume it. And so we consume meat in a state that that animal was in last. And 9 times out of 10, that animal was stressed. It was trying to escape. It did not want to be killed. And so we feed that energy into our system. Now, over the time period with that and all of the other junk we consume and sweets and all of that stuff, then when you get up in the morning and at night you brush your teeth with the fluoride and all of those things, your pineal gland is really pretty much like rock hard solid. It can be converted back to where it was, but at this point, with everything you're bringing in, you're just really not helping yourself spiritually to manifest things because your body has consumed so much heavy foods, okay, and junk foods and processed food. Now, this may not sound realistic, but it is. When I was younger, I remember I used to scare me to death because I did not know what astral travel was or astral projection was. But now that I know why I don't have it or didn't have it as much as I grew. And you think it's just something you grow out of, but it's not. It's because you consume more heavy, non-good food, and that weighs in chemically on your physical body and your energy and your vibration. So I would suggest while you're doing your manifesting and your law of attractions and all of that, find a way to change your diet. Eat more fruits and vegetables. Drink more water, especially alkaline water. Eat more green. The greener the vegetable, the better it is for you. So eat more spinach and kale and string beans and more fruit. Make sure, guys, definitely make sure when you're going into your fruits and your vegetables, especially your fruit, make sure that those fruits are not seedless. Please do not grab something because it says seedless. Seedless grapes, seedless watermelons. Don't touch them. They have been genetically modified. How do you produce something with no seed from something that was created by seed? So in order to do that, there has to be some type of modification, which is not good. Get the seeds. Remember when you was a kid and you was eating watermelon? Get the seeds, spit them out, spit them in a cup, play, use to take them and throw them at your friends back and forth, whatever. The seeds were very, very important. Get the fruit with the seeds, okay? You don't get a pear now, or not a pear, but a peach, a whole peach without a seed. The seeds are important. The seeds is where the life is. So don't allow, like fast food is, because people don't want to take time to prepare. Don't allow the fact that you can go and get a seedless watermelon allow you to start consuming genetically modified fruits and stuff because you don't want to spit a seed out. Shucks, keep a cup with you, keep a bag with you. For real, this is one of the biggest things that I've noticed, that once I got away from a lot of fried food, I got away from a lot of red meat, because after the slaughter of the animals, there's the chemicals and stuff that they put in it to fatten them and, to preserve them. Get away from that stuff. That's the first thing you want to do. And keep in mind, as you're doing that, that's taking your mind off of what you want to have manifest. And as you know, one of the major parts about manifesting something is speaking it into existence, visualizing it, all of those type of things, and then forgetting it. So how do you forget that particular part of it? It's very, very simple. You start doing other things that will keep that on its development as it's coming to you from the universe, but you're doing other things to help. So your food, your diet, I'm not saying, and trust me, I have cravings and, and I still love soda and this, that, and the other, but you have to be stronger than what your I guess your temptations are in order to get this stuff, the manifestation and things to happen, like you want. Now, another great thing to do, guys, believe it or not, is your toothpaste. Okay, I used to read up on this toothpaste deal, and I would just blow it off. Then I started seeing more things about fluoride. Then I found out that, fluoride is used in rat poison. Okay, that kind of was where the light bulb went off. So, we recently went to a flea market there's a stall, a few stalls, but a stall that a lady has with a lot of holistic things. I mean, shea butters and shea soaps and just everything that's made all natural. Well, she had the newest thing that's coming out is this charcoal toothpaste, but she had the charcoal toothpaste that also had other fruits and things in it and mint in it if you need to have that minty breath, and not medicine-y breath, so to speak, but it has the mint in it as well. What it does not have is fluoride in it. And so when you're taking that and you're brushing your teeth, you're adding nutrients and things to your gums, you're eliminating the fluoride, your teeth is being cleaned 100% naturally, and you will notice it the first day. But here's something even more. Ever since I've been using this particular toothpaste, I've noticed that when I do dream, my dreams are so much more vivid. So much in the fluoride toothpaste and using this charcoal all natural toothpaste, my pineal gland is starting to revert and come back to its normal natural state. So when I dream this last dream that I remembered a lot in its smallest details. Okay, so fruits and vegetables, guys, you got to change your diet. Um, Get rid of that toothpaste and wash with the fluoride in it. There's so many natural things. I'm telling you, go to your local flea market, find somebody that has a holistic store and ask for the toothpaste. If they got the charcoal toothpaste, yes, when you brush your teeth, your mouth is going to look black like charcoal, but when it's done, it's great. It's a nice minty flavor afterwards. There's several different kinds, but ultimately you're starting to reverse the effects of your pineal gland. That's number two. Number three, guys, I've given you your fruits and vegetables. Stay away from the meats and stuff like that, the sugars, the processed foods. Number two, the toothpaste, with no fluoride, holistic, or you can pick some up. Number three is always, guys, as much as possible, always listening to things that raises your vibration. And what do I mean? Different song, different music. Eliminate as much news programming as you possibly can, because keep in mind, from the time you get up in the morning, check this out. The average person that gets up in the morning, let's say a person with no job, they get up in the morning, they cut their TV on, they're hearing negative news from 7 p.m. probably until 10. After that, depending on what they do, they go to Maury Povich, they go to the radio, which is more negative news because they may be driving somewhere or whatever. They go to Lifetime, they go to all type of documented series where it's just talking about killing, and everything is all negative. Then by the end of the day, what happens? 12 o'clock, there's more news, midday news, more negativity. After that, what happens? You get another break, so you got soap operas on TV, more Lifetime, more Discovery Channel, Investigate, more just crime and just negative. Then what you do, you come home, you come back in starting at 4 o'clock YM Eastern Standard Time. There's news from 4 in the afternoon until 7 o'clock p.m., guys. There's negative news. Then you got national negative news for another hour. So your whole cycle all day, if you stay focused to the media and everything, is negative. Then if you get on Facebook, most of the posts that you see on Facebook is people fighting, negative news from around the world, just whatever you name, murders and killings and robberies and people stealing. It's just all negative. So what do you do, guys? YouTube, right where you are right now, YouTube is the best thing right now since sliced bread, because you can control YouTube. I remember back in the late 80s, early 90s, there was a channel that was called The Box. Most of you guys might remember that, depending on your age, but it was a music video channel, and their slogan was The Box, music television that you control. Why was that? Because, they made money, but you could call in and request your favorite video. And sometimes those videos would play over and over and over, but it was something that you can control. Now, here with YouTube today, you can control what you listen to and watch all day long. I mean, you can set YouTube up and playlists, and you can do affirmations during the day. You can do lectures on law of attraction. You can do meditation. While you're at work or whatever, you can minimize the screen and you can listen to more positive stuff. You can find positive stuff on spirituality, on how to raise your vibration, on your energy levels, everything. You can control it now. Do not let the media make you think that you have to watch them all the time to get all the latest and the greatest news. But what that's doing is keeping your vibrations and your levels low. And then you wonder why, when you're trying to attract things from the spiritual realm to the physical realm, it doesn't seem to happen as fast as you want. Now, I've had some things happen, with me where I've had money manifest to me just like that. Just walk in the street, pick up $50 here, $1 here, $5 there. People walked right past it before me and I get to the area and look, and there it is. I've had that happen. Even on my vision board, I have money on there that I've actually done that with. So I know that it happens. But another thing that I know too, as I conclude, guys, another thing that I know is we have to make an effort, just like anything else. We have to make an effort to change some things so that we can start receiving more. So what I would advise you guys to do as I close, you can look at all the YouTube videos you want, which is a great thing. You can see everybody's opinions on what steps, the 5 steps to do this faster, the 5 steps to make this happen, the 5 steps that the reason why things seem to be blocked and all that. You can look at all of that. I look at it still, and a lot of it helps too. But what you can do while you're waiting for your manifestation to happen, you're waiting for whatever it is to come into this realm through vibrations, guys. Number 1, start slowly but surely changing your diet. You'll feel better. You'll look better. You'll get a lot more energy that you can keep that level up. Definitely. So the first thing is your diet. You want to change. Stop eating so much red meat. More fruits and vegetables. More fruits and vegetables that have the seeds in them. Don't get the seedless stuff. Please don't get the seedless stuff. No seedless grapes, no seedless watermelons, none of that stuff. You want everything that has a seed in it. When you get your peppers, I use a lot of bell peppers and things. Don't scrape the seeds out. People will scrape those seeds out. No, leave the seeds in whatever you're using them for, whether you're stir frying them, you're adding stuff to them. Those seeds are life. Okay, you definitely want to do that. Number 2, go to some holistic store, go to some flea market, somewhere where you can get you some toothpaste that does not have fluoride in it. I recommend you going and asking, do they have charcoal toothpaste? Okay, long as it says charcoal, read the back. A lot of the charcoal toothpaste have different fruits and fruit seeds and mint leaves and things in it, all natural, 100%. You get those and you eliminate your toothpaste that has fluoride. Your pineal gland will thank you. Number 3, finally, guys, use YouTube as your go-to place to eliminate negative news and all that stuff. You can create your own playlist. Fortunately, with the algorithms and everything, when you start searching and looking at things on YouTube, YouTube sends you more. It sends you more. So as long as you are looking at positive things, affirmations, law of attraction lectures, stuff like that, meditation, music, you might want to listen to some mantras, some drum beats, that the shamans have played, and those type of things will keep your energy up. It will keep your energy up. Those 3 things will help you speed up, because number 1, you're doing things to keep your mind off of what you just visualized, because as they say, once you visualize it, you let it go, and you let the energy and stuff from the universe begin to do it. So you don't stay focused on it. So you do these 3 things to keep your mind off of that thing, and watch how fast your manifestations of what you want to happen. That's pretty much it, guys. I mean, 20 minutes of that. I think I ran a little too much, but I got excited about this one because I really understand, because I've experienced what can happen when you eliminate a lot of meat and things out of your system. I understand what can happen with the toothpaste alone with no fluoride. And I'm always on YouTube listening to something and leaving a lot of the negative stuff alone. Think about it. 90% of what you hear during a day is all negative. 10%, if we're going to say, and that's a lot, is positive. So think about it. If you flip it and make 90% of what you listen to and what you do positive and 10% negative, and the reason why that would be is probably because there may be something going on in family, or there may be something going on at your job, and somehow or another you are caught up in it. And so that's where the 10% of negativity would come from. But if you can flip it and make it 90% positive, you can do it. Make 90% positive and the other 10% negative. Your life will change 100%. This is Mike Freeland, guys. You take care. Have a fantastic day. I'm wishing you well in all of what you want to attract to you. Hoping, praying, and meditating that the universe will be working for you so that you can get what you desire.